All right, so it's Jay today and Gwen tomorrow. We're back with another one. So currently I'm in Bayfield, Wisconsin, and I'm gonna make my way over to Wisconsin's biggest waterfall, and that would be Manitou Falls, or Big Manitou Falls, in Pattison State Park. So we're gonna make our trip over there. I figured I'd turn the camera on, bring you guys along on that journey. So give me 1 second. Will I get the navigation going? Because I'm not familiar with this area, so. All right, we're off now. So. Yeah, that wind is biting today. And what we want is we want to go over to the we're going up here. So Bayfield is basically on what appears to be kind of like a mountainous terrain. Looking over the cliffs of Lake Superior. I would definitely say that it's probably better to come during the summer months, even though it's going to be chaotic and crazy, than it is right now. Because holy cow, that wind bites. Man, I had to get back in the car because it was so cold. So we are going up over here. We're taking County J. I bet we're going up a mountain. Oops. Again, I've never been out here in this area. I've been to Duluth once, and that was actually right around the pandemic. When the pandemic started, me and my wife took a trip out there. So probably about, well, 4 years ago, a little bit less than 4 years ago. We just drove around, and that's what I'm gonna do today too, eventually. However, you won't see it in this video because, again, I'm going to the fall, Wisconsin's largest waterfall. Yeah, so We are going over here to the right on this road. Well, it's been plowed. You can see that, so that's cool. Well, at least this side had. Well, no, looks like both sides have been plowed. And it's nice having all-wheel drive. And if you're up here ever with a four-wheel drive, definitely want to do that. Because this gets a little tricky, especially if we're going to be going downhill. Doesn't appear to be a snowing either no more, and it's currently 19 degrees outside too, and today is February 23rd, 2024. So So this isn't bad. I've been on other roads that I was like, must have went around Bayfield because it's bringing me right back to 13, so that's interesting. And all the snow on the road will be melted probably before dusk tonight. Like on the road it will be probably. Not on the side of the road, just on the road. Just because it's like I imagine the sun's gonna come out here. And that'll take care of all that, so. I just keep thinking of all the people who live up here and like knowing that they don't have much of a summer, like, but they must love the way it looks and feels up here, you know, because why would they live up here then? So I mean, that's pretty awesome. I mean, in one aspect, but I could not do it. Like I prefer the hot weather, and then I'm going to complain about it because I want to go sit in AC. That's just me, but like, but being up here where it's like extremely cold, that's something else. So so this is Wisconsin 13 right here. Whoa. And see, it looks like there's a mountain right there in front of us, so. 19 degrees out. That is cold. And I left this morning and it was about, I want to say 30 something maybe. And that was from Green Bay. Logging trucks. Guy on my side of the road? Or that plow? Oh, I thought he was on my side of the road. Not a bad little drive. Narrow bridge. Sand River. Can definitely feel the wind out there. It's so weird. The only vehicle that I saw on this road was that plow. So far, I believe that was the only vehicle. Look at that. Couple mountain ranges. I don't know what these mountains are called neither, so looks like we have a plow, or no, maybe not. What does this say? Apostle Islands. Let's go take a look over there. See if there's a better view. That's even if you can get down there. I can't even see the islands, really. You can see the ice built up, but you can't see the islands from here. I'm not seeing anything, so... Alright, well... That sucks. But at least I know. Shockingly, Myers Beach was on... This was actually a spot to stop on to see if we could actually see out there, so... I'm glad I got to experience that. Didn't even have to get out of the car. nobody coming. I gotta look for a gas station too, because I'm gonna need gas. So hopefully we got one coming up soon. Oh, see some snow flurries. Look at that. That's really cool. Wow, he's chopping whatever he's doing there up. So hopefully maybe this little village has a gas station. I can't even say that river. I'm not going to pronounce it. Like, I would slaughter the name. Washburn is where we actually came from before we got to Bayfield. So we have about 65 miles or an hour and 12 minutes to get where we're going. I'll turn it back on when we get a little closer. Seems to be very, very hilly over here on Highway 13 or Wisconsin 13. Coming in a port wing. Flag River. Look at that. Nice little gas station there. Looks like we're stopping there for gas. Just another cool spot I figured I'd turn the camera on. I wonder why they built the road out like that. It's like so weird because it goes straight and then it goes into this little curve and angle thing. I don't know if it's because they destroyed a bridge or something and then did that, but that's really weird. So figured I'd turn the camera on. We're about 35 miles to the falls. And it's about 24 degrees, so it is warming up a little bit, so that's cool. So I passed this guy a while back, And he must have been wondering why I turned around back there to get back behind him again. So there was an eagle back there sitting on top of a tree, and then when I turned around, it decided to fly off. So I wasn't able to actually get it on video, I don't think. But I tried. This seems the going trend with the eagles. Like, I don't think I've caught one yet on camera, like out in the wild, just because they're so, I don't know, so interesting though. I know the last 2 times I've tried to get an eagle on camera, it hasn't worked out for me. See if I can get around him. Passing him for the second time. Yep, we're about 12 miles from Patterson State Park, if that's how I say it, or if that's how it's said. So not too far. And considering I've seen all the other frozen rivers that on the way up here, I'm suspecting this falls is going to be frozen too, which should be pretty cool. It's 160 some feet. I don't know if it's 165 or 163 feet tall. And if it's frozen, that's pretty cool. But if it's actually got water rushing, that's even better. So I just know it's Wisconsin's largest or tallest waterfall. We're going to the left. So currently it's 26 degrees out too, so it actually warmed up a little bit. Not complaining. Not even sure what that is. That was a little interesting, I guess. So it's actually telling me to go. Patterson State Park is that way to the left, but it's wanting me to go to the right. I'm going to the left because that's where I want to go anyway. I wonder why it was having me go to the left or to the right. Maybe there's two different ways to get there. Either way, that was really weird. Looks like we're still going this way. Whoa, a little tree in the road there. Not cool, man, not cool. Still got some pretty wicked wind. Starting to snow again, it looks like. 1.9 miles going to the right. County Road B, as in Bravo. All right, so currently I'm at a gas station over here called Four Corners Store, and I was just told that the falls is actually running from the ladies that were in there, and also told that I need to go check out Wisconsin Point before I go to Duluth, which is Wisconsin Point's in Superior, Wisconsin. So we'll see how much time I have and then go from there. So but yeah, so and that falls is like right up here, the big one. So it's my understanding you can actually walk across the street to the falls when you park. At least that's what it looked like to me. So let's hope so. That Four Corners gas station is a really nice little building there. If you're ever up in this area, check them out. Definitely a cool little area. And they actually gave me a map, like a trail map, which I thought was kind of cool. And I didn't even know what it was going to cost, but I would have paid for it. I mean, so that was kind of nice. But it was a free map that I guess you get. Very cool. 8% grade. Doesn't say for how long. That's interesting. Glad there's no snow on the road. This is 35, so I imagine that it was going to have me take 35 instead of B. Patterson State Park. All right, so we're here at the Big Falls. Is right across the street. I actually saw a bridge going, a little draw, like a little, not a drawbridge, but a little bridge that goes over one area. So we're gonna go check that out. All right, so we are currently at Patterson State Park and then the Big Falls here. This is Wisconsin's tallest falls at over 160 feet tall. I can't remember if it was 63 or 65. However, does 3 to 5 feet matter really when it's at over 160 feet? I'm not sure. So, but let's go check it out. Looks like there's a couple paths to it. I can already hear the falls, so this is going to be pretty awesome. South overlooks is that way, so the Big Falls must be that way. I know there's two falls, and somebody said that the big fall overshadows the smaller falls, but there's a bridge over here, so let's see if the smaller one is over here, and then we'll go take a look at the big one too. So sorry for being all jiggly. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear that water running. And it looks, I believe this is the Black River that has these two falls. So, but not 100% sure, so. Hopefully this isn't slippery. So you got the little falls right here, kind of. That's kind of cool. And then I imagine the Big Falls, you'll be able to take that trail right there. That's what we're gonna do. Take it on down over there to see what we see. All right, so now that we got to see this, again, this is a small area. Let's go look at the big one. that's over 160 feet tall. I do not want to fall on that. Oh, I was worried that I was going to fall on that. That's kind of nice little bridge there. It'd have been nice if it was a swinging bridge, but that's pretty cool. You can tell nobody's been out here for a while. Another little falls. No climbing in the gorge. That's probably a good thing. So look at that. That's again another little waterfall, not the big one. And then it comes down through that ice. That is so cool. And there's the waterfall. Over 160 feet that it dropped. I think you get a better view on the other side. But look at that ice. That is so cool. That is really neat. And again, all this snow and ice that's built up right there along the side. I mean, and then look at that area back there. It is so beautiful. There's multiple overlooks. I did not realize that. That is so cool. I think I'm gonna take a trip over to that other spot over there, because you'll get a better view. Let's do that. All right, so we're on this side of the bridge now, and we'll get a better view because there's an overlook right here on this side that goes past the falls. Like I said, there's multiple overlooks. And there's like a history thing right here. I'll link this stuff into the vlog when it actually is uploaded. So 165 feet. That is so cool. So I believe this is the spot that had a really good look. Oh, wow. Look at that view. It doesn't disappoint. Look at that. That is so cool. And again, this is Wisconsin's tallest waterfall. That was worth coming over to see this. That is so cool. And look at that. There's like, it's just so cool how it like navigates down there. I can only imagine during the summertime what this looks like. So cool. And then again it goes, you can see right through the tree where it's actually coming down into the stream. And then it might be frozen down below somewhere, but I'm not sure. You kind of see some broken spots where it's making its way around the bend, but this is really cool. All right, so this is the big falls here at Pattison State Park, and the biggest falls at 165 feet in the state of Wisconsin. So if you're ever in this area, the Superior area, check it out. Very cool. So cool. If you guys like this kind of content, please feel free to subscribe. And with that, I'll see you guys on my next adventures here, there, and everywhere. I'll talk to you guys later.